In this video I'm going to show you how to change the hue or the color of an object. So the three images that you need to open are the ball, the boat and the gloves. So I'm going to start with the ball first. Just change that to a brush. So I've got a ball here and it's very easy to do. The first thing you need to do is take the lock off just by clicking on it. And then if you let your pointer go down to this little circle which is black and white, if you click on that, this is the adjustment layers. So you go up here to find the hue, saturation and click on that. So to change the hue of the ball, all you need to do is move this slider and you can see the ball's changing different colours as you move the slider along. And you can change the saturation of it as well. You can make it darker. Or you can drop the saturation to make it paler. So it's very easy to do with an object where you've got a white background and you haven't got any other colours in the image. It's so easy just doing it this way. In the second image of the boat, if we just click on that, if we do the same thing, unlock it, go down to the hue, saturation, and then if we move this slider along, you can see all the colours changing, the sky's changing, the sea's changing, and it looks a mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete that saturation layer and we'll start again. So this time you can either get to the adjustments by going on here and then clicking hue, saturation here, or you can get it from the bottom. So this time we're going to change where it says master to yellows, because the boat is yellow. So if we slide the slider along now, you can see it's only the boat that's changing colour. So we can change it to a nice shade of green, or we can change it to a dark blue, or like a red colour. So just by sliding the slider along, because we've dropped this down to yellows only, we can change only the yellow in the image. It does get harder if you've got colours where, if you open the gloves one up, you've got a lot of different shades of blue, you've got different shades of red. So let's imagine that we want to change these pinky gloves into a different colour. Let's just say you are selling gloves and you no longer stock these pink ones and you want to change the image that you have for a different coloured glove instead. So if we unlocked it, and if we go to the hue, saturation layer this way, and if we just slide the sliders, you can see you can just change all the glove colours just by sliding it along like this. So it changes all of the glove colours. So I'm just going to delete that saturation layer. So if we changed it, if we go back to adjustments, and then if we changed it to reds, and then we slide the slider along, you can see there's quite a few of them a shade of red. So there's quite a few gloves changed. The greens are not changing, the cyan's not changing, and the blue's not changing, but the other gloves that have got any kind of red in them are changing. So there is a trickier thing to do in this case. So I'm just going to delete that layer. And so if we just go back to the adjustments layer again and we want it so that the reds change, it's put a little mask here. So as long as you make sure that mask is highlighted, and what we're going to do is we're going to use the quick selection tool, which is, if you look here up the top left here, this little quick selection tool. If we click on that, and then if we just paint over the gloves that we want to change, so I'm going to change the pink ones like that, and so I've just got the quick selection tool for the pink ones, and then if you go into the adjustments, it's only going to change the pink ones. Can you see that? It's only changing the pink ones, which is an easier way to do it. So if I wanted them a nice shade of blue like that, I can change them to blue, or if I want to change them to like a yellowy mustardy colour, I can do that. So that's the other way you can do it. So there's 3 different ways there. So we've got an easy way with the ball, and then by changing the master to yellows we were able to change the boat, and on the last one, by using the quick selection tool, we were able to change just those 2 gloves. So thank you for watching this video. Until the next one, bye for now.